Hey everyone, Lensman Oz here, and welcome back to my casual City Skylines playthrough. Last episode we got a really loud musical interlude. Last episode we got the this area here done, the industry, and we have improved logistics turned on now, and improved work safety supervision, which costs 1 cent per effective worker, but it helps our workers out. And this one will schedule better transport of stock of materials. So in between episodes I put in 3 small fruit fields, and currently have 27 of 50 workers in the farm building. Let's have a look here. 67 of 170. We are into level 1, and we're outputting 640 small, whatever it is, I don't know what it's, cities, cash, cent thing, dollars, whatever. And profit's still down, but we're starting to push more out. I have added a couple of mods. There was a comment on episode 2 about fine road anarchy, so I'm going to give it a go. I haven't actually used it yet, but interestingly enough, we can probably do... Why do I have 2 net pickers now? We can probably do this. Yes, I can, and I can upgrade that and that. Right, that will play around with the intersection, but yeah, I don't know why there's 2 here. That's odd. I'm not sure where move it is. This could be move it. Yes. I can now move. Ooh, no, I don't want to do that. You can move bits and pieces of road around to make it a little bit smarter, I guess. But that's this tool here, the move it tool. We can toggle snapping. We can select individual items. Yeah. Turn that back off for the moment, and I know I did it last episode, but music is really loud again. I have done an update to Windows, so that probably is what broke it. Now, the other thing that I've put in is a mod called Total Auto Budget. This guy here. What it will do is it will budget in here. It will adjust these budgets to where it needs to be to save you the money and still keep things covered, if that makes sense. Obviously not everything, because not everything is available to do that too, but definitely schools and police. I don't know why not times 100%, but whatever. So it will trim the budget as needed without me having to worry about it. These guys are all just turning right. You, just the 1 lane leaving. Alright, so one other thing I wanted to do over here. I will replace this intersection eventually, and I will put one of these in. But if I plop it in now, and I have tested it, I saved it and then tested it, it'll get rid of the rail, and I can't place rail yet. So one thing I do want to do, let's have a look at our roads. Do we have a 4-lane? Yes, we have a 4-lane highway. So if you don't have Traffic Manager installed, the game is smart enough to work out that you've changed a road to have an extra lane. So for example here, just say you wanted it so it only turned off here. You can change this bit of road here to a 2-lane, and it will force that outer lane off, and then you could have it back up to 3-lane here. The other thing we can do here is we've got a lane feeding in. We could increase this to 4 lanes, like so. And you'll have the 4th lane, and then they'll come down to 3. And then if we go at 2-lane highway, and you watch these arrows. So I haven't done any of the traffic manager stuff. If I convert this to 2 lanes, that outer one will have to leave, and the other 2 continue on. And then again here, we'll feed in the added lane. So if I now unpause, you'll see this still isn't quite right here, but anything in that outer lane, they will do their best to change lanes here. So they're not in that outer lane if they don't need to be. But I really don't like these guys going right across the traffic. So that's where we can use this here and say you only go to there. And then you to here, you to there, and you to there. And then they will feed out here, and then they'll get stuck and go off again. Take that. Yeah, that's bad. So I probably want you to be able to go to that lane as well. That'll fix the problem. Either that or I make this 4 lanes as well, and this back up to 3. Because now we've just funneled all that traffic in there. They're going to do like a loop and then come back out. So let's play around with this. Let's put this back up to 3 and put this to 4, and that will solve our problem here. Hopefully these guys can switch lanes. Yeah, they can switch lanes here. So that solves that problem, because by the time they're here on the 3 lane, they have to turn off and do a loop. Yeah, if it was up for advertising, we just put some signs down. There we go. So the game is smart enough without Traffic Manager to be able to come out here and then switch there. But you just got to make sure you've done your roads correctly. Same with here. This area here would probably benefit from having this as 4 lanes, and they can make their choice at this point which lane they want to go, and then they'll exit the highway as needed. Alright, so I can't play with that intersection at all. We can go back to our town. Now, our town is struggling with needing some people who are educated. Build schools to educate workers. Well, we go primary or elementary school, we're just okay on it, and the budgeting, from what I've read, is a little bit finicky. This mod, it's still, you know, it's stuff that we can play around with. What can we do here? Can we healthcare, education? Target elementary education rate is 90%. Make it 95. Maybe. Maybe that'll help. Whereas if you look at the other ones, like this here, it gives you a buffer of 3%. So it will do its best to keep things floating where it needs to. So we've got a bit of demand for residential, a little bit for commercial, and a bit more for industry. Now obviously industry, we've only got this little patch here. I can probably help a little bit of industry out and go, yep, let's give them a bit more here. No, I don't want to do that. No roads are going to go this way, so that's fine to have it like that. Yeah, we'll see how that goes for industry. That's just a little patch more, and they may want this sort of industry. We're making a profit. There you go. So once they've produced 500 resource units, they will level up to level 2. 1, 2. They're in 1 now. Yeah, they'll go up to 2. But they're going right. I mean, and we still need another 30-something odd workers. Let's get some more people in here. Probably want roads. This one I'm gonna drop $7,000. Wouldn't mind bringing the bigger road down here. That's the bigger road down there, isn't it? And we've killed that off. We can possibly do that and then maybe make a bit of a thoroughfare there. It's kind of the main road. Let's see, this road. Again, we didn't do down the front here. It's just the regular road, is it? No, I don't want to upgrade. I want to do this. Bring it down the front. It's going to wipe out those. Too far down, maybe? Come back a little. A little bit more in here. And we'll do that. So let's see what we got. A little bit of stuff on the front. I don't know how much I want to do that. I want to get a little bit of commercial. Because it's an intersection. A little bit of commercial like that. And what do we got in the way of parks? We're pretty light on parks. That'll give a bit of range. Not great. And another park here. We got another park over that side. It's a lot of money. That's huge. Alright, also in between episodes, the devs gave me a copy of the mass transit DLC. So again, thankful to them for providing that to me. So we now have a few other bits and pieces, especially along mass transit lines, boats, ferries, etc. Ferry depot. There is also cable cars and monorails. And a few other things. So ferries would be cool to get from like one end to the other. I don't know whether that's something we can look at. I want water, thanks. Water pipes. Bring that down. Like so. And I probably want to... do that. How are we going for power? We're starting to border on problems. Do we have a bit of capability in power? Yes, we do. We've got a little bit. And that one little... I'll put a windmill in. This guy over here. Just this one little windmill. Over near the water pickup. We're steadily polluting our river that way. Probably want to move this output down there. So let's build another one and then we'll delete this one. We'll put him here, and I'm doing this while I have money. That's one of the main reasons for doing it. Bring this pipe work along shore here, and then let's run power back that direction. Yeah, is that going to do it? Nice, and then we should be able to go. Yes, I wish to destroy this, and I wish to connect. power wires together. Right, are you now working? Excellent. Okay, so that should help with pollution. Sewage treatment. Hopefully that will come back up a little. We're pushing boundaries of budgets due to the... No, see, if I move them, it'll adjust it. It's alright, well, this dirty water will clean itself up now. We're at positive 61 people coming in. What do we need for our next level? We need 4,400 people. We are going to need some more stuffs. Do I have enough? No, I don't have the $200,000 for the football stadium. Tennis court. Like, we could drop a tennis court in here somewhere. In the front here somewhere, maybe? There's no road here to put it on. I'd like to give them all sport. Sorry, people. For the greater good of the neighbourhood, you lose your houses. Okay. Let's build a little further. That was terrible. What was that? Call myself a city planner. Yeesh. There. And that's okay, we'll leave that empty. Let's give them bucket fill. Some more places to live. And I mean, I could... Yeah, let's do this. I could do this. It's a little bit of a weird sort of area. And you will get houses that do some odd stuff. I mean, I'd hate to be the person designing your driveway, pal. You're not getting in the left-hand side of your garage there. That could be a feet and a half. Need some sort of rock crawler to get up in that house. So ideally, you may not get anything built along here, but these guys will be alright. Let's look at water coverage. Let's go up here to like here and then across to there. And just to cover all of our area. Nice. So all of our water is, all of our residentials along the water. They are asking for more industry, and I wonder whether I can do like an industry zone. Let's go specializations. We could go farming. Do I need to? No, I think I need to go paint a district. Let's paint a bit of a district here. Yeah, and then we're going to go this side and go farming and say this is a farming only area. And then we need to build some roads. Just these ones will do. A little bit hard to see where our area is when we do that. Okay, so it's from that road to here somewhere. So let's go about... I think we've paused because we're struggling in electricity. There you go. That's the game with the mod pausing to say, hey, what are you doing? I'm going to keep building my road. I'm going to build this up to here and then down the guts. Yeah. And then we're going to put like that. Okay, power. Unfortunately, we're going to need... We're out of money. Unfortunately, we're going to need some more power. Give us another 5 megawatts. We're going to need more than that. This is high power area. I'm getting 8 megawatts out of this. The price of some cables, that might be good. Okay, let's put industry in here. Unpause the game. Hopefully this works and gives us farming industry. That's what I want. Beechwood Park. Agricultural specialization. No one's doing nothing yet. Here we go. Okay, we got an industrial building. It's working. And it's an animal farm. Nice. So on this sort of rich pasturey area, we'll get a little bit more industrial. Sewage is bad, apparently. These guys have no water either, so that's probably not ideal. Let's go up to here. We'll just do that. They are struggling with sewage. Probably... Hey, we got our next level of the farm. So we can now... Forest Estate has reached level 2. Area bonuses, efficiency plus 4%, pollution negative 10%. Following buildings have been unlocked. So we now have a flour mill, a bakery, farm workers barracks, a cattle shed, and a small barn. I'm going to pop that down there. Okay, so we now have no money, but that's okay. So this we can, as it says, we've now got level 2. We got some bonuses going on. We're still only just making a profit, but a profit's a profit, right? I could probably look at trying... What's the button I want? So here's our farming industry. We can't afford the things at the moment. The workers' barracks costs 10 grand. It increases the work efficiency of the workers in the industry area. Each building increases the work efficiency by 5%. Up to a maximum of 100. So if you have the workers on site, it's they get to work sooner, I guess. See these guys coming and picking up stuff. Hey, look. It's full. This is not full. So they're set to empty mode as well, so that they sell as much as they make. These full, half full. Yeah, so we need to... Stores crops. Stores crops. Can we change? Is this... Oh, yeah, it's still the same thing. Crops. Alright, we're having issues with power. These guys are not connected. That'll do it. Just from here to here for now. That fixes the problem. Cool. What is that? A baconary. Making bacon. Alright, so we're bringing in not much in the way of people, but we're bringing in a fair bit of cash. We're at $3,000 a week. But only 66 people, 70 people. City's growing quite well. Not going to be able to go much further. This will put off a bit of noise, probably. These guys might not like the noise. Got little rail shops here. I don't know whether to make another rail shops on the other side, maybe. Like to just sort of balance it out. We'll go from here down to like there. Just that's your corner stores, or you know your local strip shops. Second row on the other side here. Okay. Town centre over here is noisy, but things are happening. Tasty noodles. Alright. Dirty industry over here still going alright. 22% on the landfill. Coal stored for 13 weeks, so I don't have any resources that I can mine out to sell to them yet. instead of having to buy in coal. Juice press. Got 1 worker. 15 jobs available. We need some more people, do we? Still got some residential areas here. Look at these little... Wow. Tiny little houses. The Lilac residence. Look out over the lake at the big power line running past your house. And all is well. That being said, we're probably at the point where we could ditch those power lines, because we should be getting enough power spread between everything here. So I wonder if we can do that. Let's give it a go. Let's give them a better view without trash and other stuff. So yeah, the power should flow through. Let's get back out of there for now. Ooh, look at that. Let's go fill, and see what happens. Unpause. So that may... Ooh, what's this? No place for goods. Okay, we're going to need some sort of warehouse, are we? Once we get some more money in. Be able to build some sort of... Maybe we can build a bakery or a flour mill or whatever, and we'll start pumping them to there. We'll come back and check in on this a little bit later. That's still got power because it'll be getting power from the spread of the houses. And we'll see if they've... I don't know. Pushed some dirt around and built some bigger houses. Let's head over here. So we don't have anywhere to store this stuff. We could make a couple more grain farms. That might be helpful. Can I do... Does net picker work for everything? No. Just roads mainly. Find it though. You can see find it is something else I was talking about. I can type in silo, for example. And then I've got access to silos. So I can... Makes it easier to find items if you're looking for a particular thing. You go, I know I've got one. I'm just not sure what to do. I'm going to set you on empty. I'm going to set you on empty. No water here apparently. Okay, yep, that's cool. The water is not covering that area. It's okay. So crops. Yeah, so it's crops. It should be able to store them in here now, guys. Not enough buyers for products. Okay, goods are piling up. Let's look into this industry area. We've got 2 minutes or so left in this episode. I need to look at, in the farming industry, main and auxiliary buildings. I can't afford much. Small barn. Storage building can be placed outside the industry area. So this will store some 400,000. Okay, so it's just a little bit bigger than the silos. And it costs double. So I'll keep the silos, thanks. Okay, so I do need to go to maybe a flour mill. So a flour mill is a processing building which requires crops to produce special good flour. Flour mills grind crops into flour and package it for transportation. Processing building need to be placed inside the industry area. So once we've got the cash, which is only 15 grand. Once we've got the 15 grand, we'll put this, I don't know, flour mill in here somewhere. And these guys will be able to block up the road a bit. And we can process to flour and then start selling the flour, which should give us more money. These guys are working. We've got some fields happening over here. Mary's livestock. Bit of a farming city. 11,000. Trickle of people still coming in. I might put another road this way, with a bit more commercial on it. I don't want to go too overboard. Because I'm going to end up, and you can see it up there now, the traffic's starting to get a bit worse. We've just gone pause on power. We're at that point. We're starting to get a bit of lag here, are we? What are you guys doing? It's working, but it's not amazing. These guys are all going to the industry area, or are they looping around and getting out of here? What? No, they are literally coming in, going around the roundabout and out again. Why are we getting so many cars funneled down here that don't even want to be here? Part of me wants to put this little road in like that. That allows them to just not even come into town. That in itself is odd. I don't understand. I'm not sure where the highway off-ramp is. Nope. Because I can build them now. Net picker's my friend. Can I build? Can you do it the other way? Oh, I just want to do it the other way. Because that would be perfect. Okay, I'll do it like this. Let's see what they do. Anyone who wants to get out of it, just get out of here. I don't need your hassle. Take the road and go away. So hopefully they take the hint. Anyone who doesn't want to be here, just go again. Alright, so yep, the game is telling me that the game's telling me that we're out of power, but it's also telling me that it's time to wrap up. So, thank you all for watching. Please leave those comments down below. Ooh, look at these. Houses are upgrading. Leave comments down below. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.